Man's here.
I'd like to thank you for the favor.
Forget it. So what do?
Gonna try to sing.
You are gonna try and sing.
What he was fueled by a lack, through inspiration from the need. So many problems to crack and miles to fade. Crooked was the path, and brazen was the walk. I cocky swagger up the ladder, could he ever talk? Last around, I do it again. The rascal can't be behind the balls or the one in front of them. Last around, I do it again. The rascal can't be behind the balls or the one in front of them. The love of God and constant contradictions and just a smile, wink and nod. What stranger fact of fiction that never ceasing to amaze on a regular basis. First hand into his pocket, or first fist into the faces, and it's the last hurrah. I do it again. The rascal can't be behind the bars or the one in front of them. Last hurrah. I do it again. The rascal can't be behind the bars or the one in front of them. A legendary character, where only there, when only there. A hero of a hooligan, well that part's never clear. Like a shame it's all the same, who's innocent and who's to blame. Politics are just a game, well in the end they knew his name. Last around, I do it again. It's the rascal can't be behind the bars or the one in front of them. Well, it's the last around, I do it again. It's the rascal can't be behind the bars or the one in front of them. There was a place, and the name of the place escapes me. When I can't remember, it irritates me. Could be I can't remember, could be I used to not. Let's move along the song and try to find the plot. There was a girl, and I don't know her name either. She gave me love, and I said I'd never leave her. If I did, I'd come back someday and find her. Maybe I will. I should write down a reminder. One day, who knows? Someday, I suppose. There was a verse that I was gonna write. I haven't yet, but there's still a chance I might an open book that I still wanna close. I'll find the time. Someday I suppose to break some time. I wanna be and spend a storyline that's happy in the end. Plans are never promises are certainly uncertain. I can make a certainly speak before the coast is curtain. One day, who knows? Someday I suppose the more I sort it out, the more things get distorted. I sort of think I'm better off just leaving in the soda. The more I try to change course, the more of course it goes. Of course I'll reach my destination someday, I suppose. Sort it out, get distorted. One day, who knows? I'm reported. Someday, I suppose. There was a place, and the name of the place escaped me, but I can't remember. It irritates me. Could be I can't remember. Could be I just not. Let's move the song along and try to find the plot. There was a girl, and I don't know her name either. She gave me love, and I said I'd never leave her. If I did, I'd come back someday and find her. Maybe I will. I should write down a reminder. One day, who knows? Someday, I suppose. The more I sort it out, the more things get distorted. I sort of think I'm better off just leaving in a soda. The more I try to change the course, the more of course it goes. Of course I'll reach my destination someday, I suppose. The more I sort it out, the more it gets distorted. I sort of think I'm better off just leaving in a soda. The more I try to change the course, the more it goes. Of course I'll reach my destination.
Gotta be honest, I think you know we're covered in lies and that's okay. And there's somewhere beyond this, I know. Well, I hope I can find the words to say. Never again, no, no, never again. I've been unable to put you down. I'm still learning things I ought to know by now. It's under the table, so and I need something more to show somehow. It's never again, no, no, never again.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for me beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. I'm sick in my head and I haven't been to bed since first I came ashore with me plunder. I've seen centipedes and snakes and my head is full of aches, and I'll have to take a path away out yonder. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with the lasses drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Where are me boots, me noggin boots? They're all sold for beer and tobacco. See, the soles, they were thin, and the uppers were letting in, and the heels were looking out for better weather. And it's all for me club, me jolly, jolly club. All for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with the lasses drinking gin. Far across the Western Ocean I must wander. Where is me shirt, me noggin shirt? It's all sold for beer and tobacco. You see, the sleeves, they were worn out, and the collar been turned about, and the tail was looking out for better weather. And it's all for me club, me jolly, jolly club. All for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with the lasses drinking gin. For across the Western Ocean I must wander. Where is me wife? Me noggin wife. She's all sold for beer and tobacco. You see, her front it was worn out, and her tail it got kicked about. And I'm sure she's looking out for better weather. And it's all for me club, me jolly, jolly club. All for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with the lasses drinking gin. Far across the Western Ocean I must wander. Where is me bed, me noggin bed? It's all sold for beer and tobacco. You see, I sold it to the girls until the springs are all in twirls, and the sheets, they're looking out for better weather. And it's all for me club, me jolly, jolly club. All for my beer and tobacco. Well, I spent all me tin with the lasses drinking gin. Far across the Western Ocean I must wander.
Yeah, I tell you. And I guess maybe you don't have a copy on me now. I hope you do. I'm doing my best to be able to be heard out there. Let's see what I got over here. I've got my headphones cranked up so loud that I sure am loud to me. But let me see what I got going on. So just give me a 1 if you hear my voice. I want to talk a little bit today about a couple things. One, about false accusations. I'm not, thank you, Lord Quinn. And I just want to take some time. I know the guy is, he probably, I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable, Lord Quinn. I just want to say again, I don't know what I'd do without you, mate. And what I'd do without you is I'd soldier on. I'd carry on, stiff upper lip and all that. You know, I would not stop what I'm doing, but I just don't have the words. You make my life and my job easier. And before I get to Ermey, I want to just address one thing very quickly. I won't be addressing accusations of myself being a pedophile or a pedophile defender. I won't even be addressing them. Why? Because I won't dignify it. Why? Because the pukes Tonka saw and failure accomplished, and their sycophantic butt boys swinging over here it was such a ridiculous thing, you know, to be told that, oh, I came over here, you're the person that the Kumite has so effectively taken apart. I expected you to be less pathetic. I expected humanity to be less pathetic. I did not expect humanity to run at their master's beck and call to some tiny little channel where I'm gathered with my friends to have some marijuana, a bit of booze, and some good music. These people are scum of the earth. That's why I kicked the hornet's nest. Why am I not doing it today? I'm not going to make life hell for Lord Quinn or anyone else that comes here to hang out and have a good time. Our purpose here is not to get huge. If it was, why, I guess I'd whip my dick out again and swing it around, or you know, there's other things I can do. We used to get 600-700 views a day. I was skyrocketing in my subs. I don't, sorry, Kumite, to break your heart, but I don't want that. I'm not trying to siphon off any viewers from any other channel. If they want to come over here and to join our happy-go-lucky little crew of miscreants, well, they're welcome. They're welcome. They're welcome even if they're dicks. They're welcome if they're trolls. They're welcome if they're cool, laid-back people. It doesn't really matter to us lot, right? We accept all comers. It doesn't matter what they are. What I don't accept is pedophilia. I don't accept it. I don't accept people that make light of it. I don't accept Telford. I don't accept authorities that overlook the rape and grooming of children because it's politically astute of them to embrace muzzies and to deny what they are and what they were born. I don't appreciate that. I don't support that. I had no respect for Tonka Saw or Failure Accomplished. What an apt name, by the way. Or any of that ilk. I've lost respect for Sinatra Says and for Mr. Medicare. These are huge people. They can come and send their sycophants too. I don't give a fuck. What I'm called a coward? Now, listen, let me explain something to you. In my heart, I could be wrong. I always open up to the possibility because I'm not a coward. Someone that is courageous will accept the idea that they could be wrong. That takes courage to say, I could be wrong. It's not the Mandela effect. I remembered wrong. It's my idea was wrong. Your idea is correct. This takes courage. This takes self-examination. It takes discipline. It takes courage. What doesn't take courage is for Medicare to get on with his sycophantic boot-licking butt boys and to have a circle jerk and to mock people that they think are beneath them. I am guessing that these people have had a really rough way to go in life. Maybe not, and maybe not. There's a possibility that they are a part of this, the cliques that got a rise out of and thrived and lived for belittling and humiliating people. And, you know, by making people less, they don't get any better, but because they make them less, they appear to be in a higher plane. They haven't risen at all. Tonka Saw is a piece of garbage. I mean, they talk about how many subs they have, how wonderful this is, that they have this big thing. With all due respect that I can muster for these assholes, there's no difference between me and them. Are you shitting me, man? Go look at Philly DeFranco. I think he's got 6 million subs. When you look at someone with 6 million subs, why someone with 30,000 and someone with 1,000, there's really no difference between us. There's so you found a group of people that are just daggone freaking, absolutely in need of this kind of sycophantic thing. So Tim Tarbox, hey, there he is. Good to see you, Tim. In fact, I got to quit going off about this because we have some new people that came from that. And if I continue to, talk about that shit, I mean, I could be mistaken for a cock-sucking faggot that has to pick on people that are smaller than me, that calls people cowards while they surround themselves with other people that are ganging up. Coward. I've invited Tonka here with me. I am now. He's welcome here with me, one-on-one. I'll destroy that faggot. I destroyed him with 5 other people there. I mean, you can see it. I know that their butt boys all want to tell them, oh, you really destroyed the ogre. No, you lost. There's no way that anyone can watch 5-on-1 and see the one person they're holding their own and say they lost. I mean, there's just no way you can do it. And if you do, hey, more power to you, more power to you. But as I said, don't look, folks, you that come here often, don't look for this. I only addressed it because I wanted to say I will not dignify accusations that I'm a pedophile or a pedophile apologist with anything. That will not be dignified. In fact, it's such an abhorrent thing that I myself, God-level troll that I am, all I did was go over there and I typed in, Tonka Saw is a cuck-ass bitch. Tonka Saw is a cuck-ass bitch. 6 words. 6 words. I don't know what they were talking about that day. I know the pedophile wasn't on that day. It was like an afternoon kumite. I don't think he was. I don't know. They said it was the day before. I don't watch their show as a routine. So 6 words. Put this big tough guy in such a frenzy. And then they think they know what it is to troll. They think they know what it is to hit and run. All of this started because I, Cabbage Patch Bastard, MCJK, and Huckleberry destroyed Lizzie Reptile's stream. We made her shut down 2 streams from trolling. And the Batman, whether he likes it or not, he'll lie about it today he dies, but he's the one that gave us the links. He was the infiltrator that gave us the links. And we kept going on to these places where people were supposed to pay to be there. And we destroyed it because Liz Reptile is an odious, disgusting human being who also should be drug out into the light of reality so that the fungus can wilt and die. And guess what? They don't like Liz Reptile anymore either. It's so funny. It's hilarious, man. That cognitive thought was so bad because I destroyed his girlfriend, and then all of this from that. And then, well, no, I shouldn't say all this from that. In fact, this last one was my doing. It was me. Yeah, you said failures. It's about I'd stuck my head up above the parapet or something. Yeah, what am I supposed to keep my head down for you lot? You gotta be kidding me, man. You are beneath me, Tonka Saw. You are subhuman, and I am human. Therefore, you are beneath me. You are far beneath me, you fat, greasy worm failure accomplished. You are the biggest piece of shit. That's what I figured, because you are the one that acts cool. You're the one that goes out and goes, oh, shucks, as I said before, and kicks at the ground with your feet, looking at the ground, and you're this big, fat, jolly fucker, right? And we're all supposed to just look at you and go, oh, yeah, failure's a nice guy. No, failure, you're not a nice guy. One day when you need someone, I suggest you call that suicide hotline, you fat fuck. I suggest you go call it. You slimy, spick piece of garbage. You slithering, slimy worm shit. You are like a piece of shit that slithered out of the ass of a whale and settled in the bottom of the Marianas Trench. You are lower than the lowest shit on earth, is what I'm trying to tell you. You slimy, fat piece of garbage. Why don't you try to do anything to help humanity? Why don't you try to have any thought that wasn't spoon-fed to you, you worthless fucking worm? And now, really, this is getting to be just me liking to hear my own self dog some subhuman scumbags. So I want to move on. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you the truth, folks. Probably within a year, when they all think that I've just gone away, I'll probably go back and say something to the effect of, you know, failure accomplished, sucks Tonka Saw's cock in the back of a Flying J truck stop in Reno, Nevada every Tuesday at 2:00 in the afternoon. I'll like type something like that in, and you'll see. They cannot. They can't. They're so tough that some little puny guy, the little puny channel over here, that's not even, it'll derail their whole thing. And that's, to me, I don't know. That gives me a feeling of power. It does. It really does. It's nice that these boys think they're so tough. And because I can't, as I've said before, get them in right here with me, where I would break Tonka Saw like fucking, I'd snap that motherfucker like the twig he is, man. And I'm old. I would not fear that guy. It'd be another 20 years before I'd worry about a cuck-ass little faggot punk that could not make it in fake wrestling. Oh, my gracious mercy. So, Ermey died today. Yesterday, I'm sorry. I did yesterday, and I mean, it's been a big week as a farmer. I've got a lot of shit going on. I'm working my nuts off, man. So, yesterday, I didn't notice it. I didn't see. Been thinking about this Syrian war shit. Don't want to. And yeah, thank you, Tim Tarbox. We're going to get to that right away. In fact, I got to get to that very quickly. I've been thinking about all the things going on, and man, Ermey died. I mean, it's like the last real man. So what do we have for a musical topic? I'm going to find something that is Army based. In fact, I've got one queued up now and ready to go next. It might be a small stretch, but I do ask of you also, Mr. Tarbox, and anyone else out there, if there's something that's military based, you know, something that reminds you of the Marine Corps, something that reminds you of our illustrious military past, I ask that you send it out there in the chat, and we'll be playing that kind of thing. Because Ermey was the antithesis of SJWs. Ermey was the apotheosis of manhood. He stood tall. He never changed. He exuded manliness and machismo. He was a one-man grow-up machine. I think of how we mollycoddle the youth of today, how we placate these millennials and whatnot. Tell them that everyone gets a trophy. Tonka, you get a trophy. Failure, you get a trophy. You lot have never done anything in your life but have a trophy. Doesn't say first place or second place or third place. It just says participated, but you get it. Oh my Lord. He's not even in his grave yet. And Ermey is somewhere on a gurney, farting, blasting out great, bladding, blithering, bloated farts in the general direction of all cucks and SJWs who would say, you're not allowed to say what you think. We'll say what we think, and then we'll try to shame you and say that you're pathetic and say all these things about you. I've changed my guitar. Look, I'm not even going to go there to the material things, because as you noticed, Tarbox, you asked me the other day about my bass that was up there. I collect guitars. I have a few. I have a couple. I'm one or two down cellar somewhere. It doesn't make me any better than anybody else. I was going to point to him too just now and say it does, but no, it doesn't. I want to be honest. Ermey would slap me in my fucking mouth if I tried to say a guitar made me better than another man. He'd be ashamed of me for calling myself a man. He would tell me, if you want to be a man, do something. Act like one. Strive through adversity. Plow through the problems of the day. Bend reality to fit your needs. Twist fate to serve you. Make karma your bitch. Ride the waves of time to your imminent demise and go to your grave grinning. We all have that one thing in common. We may be some of us rich. We may be some of us poor. Some of us handsome. Some of us ugly. Some of us strong. Some of us weak. But in the end, we all go down to that same cold grave, 6 feet under. No way to get out, folks. You're there with what you've done. I'm there with what I've done. I'm there with myself, my thoughts, and my deeds for the rolling eternity. No tide could be turned. Nothing can be changed. So I implore you, folks, remember the words of Ermey. You faggots will give your rifles a girl's name, because this is the only pussy you people are going to get. God save the United States of America, and Godspeed Ermey to the gates of Elysium, where he will dine and drink with the finest of heroes that ever graced the theater of war. Ermey, you may be gone, but you will never be forgotten. Semper Fidelis. Woo! Oh, so that's to you. Whew. So here we go. This one's for you, Ermey. I asked for any other war tunes. I will look back on the comments now. I'm not going to kiss your ass much more, Tarbox. You're just one of us now. You're in the fray. We're not like some other people where we need back slaps and stuff. People will be critical of you here. They'll also be your friend, and they'll be friendly. We invite you to join us on Discord, where Lord Quinn will put you through a, what do you call it, Lord Quinn, where he will put you through an observational period, because that is our club. That is our safe space. Mock any of us if you'd like. We do not care. That's where we get together and we share memes and we share ideas. We share stories. We hang out. We talk about life. We talk about love. And between that and Mad Dodge Productions, sorry, Quinn, I'm not plugging it. I'm just got to say it. Mad Dodge Productions Discord, I don't even fucking, I'm so sick and tired of Facebook, and I'm done with Facebook, been done with them for a while, but Twitter and the lot, it makes me sick to my fucking guts. Makes me want to puke my fucking guts up. It's just as simple as that. So as I look for the very beginning of this tune because it's a long, long intro. Here we go, folks. Some nights I stay up cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Check. Damn it.
Cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. This is it, boys. This is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already? I was never one to believe the hype. Say that for the black and white. Try twice as hard and a map is like good. Here they come again to jack my style. That's alright. I found a martyr in my bed tonight. Stops my bones from wondering just why am, oh, who am I? Well, some nights I wish that this all would end, 'cause I could use some friends for a change. And some nights I'm scared you'll forget me again. But some nights I always win. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know.
So this is it. I sold my soul for this. Wash my hands of that for this. I miss my mom and dad for this. No. When I see stars, when I see stars, that's all they are. When I hear songs,
They sound like the swans, so come on. Well, see, guys, daddy's on 5 minutes in and I'm bored again. 10 years of this, I'm not sure if anybody understands. This one is not for the folks at home. Sorry to leave, but I had to go. Who the fuck wants to die alone? All dried up in the desert sun. My heart is breaking for my sister and the comments she called up. And then I look into my nephew's eyes. Man, you wouldn't believe the most amazing things that can come from some terrible lies. The other night, you wouldn't believe the dream I just had about you and me. I called you up and we both was the dream. Spit the best you didn't listen. Spit the best to get our distance. Oh, for the best you didn't listen. For the best we get our distance. Oh.
And now, as I work my way to Lord Quinn's suggestion here, I see he sent me something. Lord Quinn, usually what you send me gets struck down, but I don't give a fuck. All hail Lord Quinn. So here we go. This one is going to be almost an anti-war song. In fact, it is an anti-war song. This is Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong.
Well, I came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, tell me, where are you going? He told me. Said, I'm going down to Yesca's farm, gonna join in a rock and roll there. Got to get back to the land, set my soul free. We are stars, we are golden, we are pure, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. Well, then can I walk beside you? I have come to lose my smile, and I feel myself there caught in something turning. And maybe it's the time of year. Yes, and maybe it's the time of man. And I don't know who I am, but life is for burning. We are stars, we are golden, we are pure, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. We are stars, we are golden, we are pure, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were heavily strong. And everywhere was a star and a celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bomb and red flames riding shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stars, we are golden, we are caught in the devil's market, and we got to get ourselves back to the
I'm so pissed about the president I voted for taking us into another useless foreign entanglement that I'm probably going to play a few anti-war songs. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Billy Jack. 110 Soldier done did right away. I do hope that Mr. Trump would listen to a song like this and realize there is no need to throw away our best and brightest like Lord Quinn and Tim Tarbox. I don't know you lads, but I know you're young. And I know I wouldn't want you to die for me or any of my freedoms. I'd die for my own. So think for yourselves, and before you'd ever go throw your life away for anything, just make sure that you've lived a little life. That would be the thing that would be the most important. So here you go, Billy Jack, 110 Soldier rides away.
to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folk below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath a stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend, do it in the name of heaven, justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came an answer from the kingdom, with our brothers we will share all the secrets of our mountain, all the riches buried there. Now the valley thrives with anger, mount your horses, draw your sword, and they killed the mountain people, so they won their just reward. Now they stood beside the treasure on the mountain, dark and red, turned the stone and broke to move it. Peace on earth was all it said. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend, do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend, do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides
What's the picture of that?
away.
In 1965, Vietnam seemed like just another foreign war, but it wasn't. It was different in many ways, and so were those who did the fighting. In World War II, the average age of the combat soldier was 26. In Vietnam, he was 19. 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 19. The heaviest fighting of the past 2 weeks continued today, 25 miles northwest of Saigon. I wasn't really sure what was going on. 19. In Vietnam, the combat soldier typically served a 12-month tour of duty, but was exposed to hostile fire almost every day. 19. In Saigon, a U.S. military spokesman said today more than 700 enemy troops were killed last week in that sensitive border area. Throughout all of South Vietnam, the enemy lost a total of 2,689 soldiers.
They won't forget what they've seen. Destruction of man in the ground, whose average age was 19. Destruction.
Vietnam combat veterans suffer from what psychiatrists call post-traumatic stress disorder. Many vets complain of alienation, rage, or guilt. Some succumb to suicidal thoughts. 8 to 10 years after coming home, almost 800,000 men are still fighting the Vietnam War. None of them received the hero's welcome.
Wasn't really sure what was going on. Wasn't really sure what was going on.
I know you.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all. Look out. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. I despise. Cause it means destruction of innocent lives. War means tears, 10,000s of mothers die when their sons go off to fight and lose their lives. I said war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely. Get said again. War. Oh, Lord. What is it good for? Absolutely. Nothing. Listen to me. War. It ain't nothing but a heartbreak. War. Friend only to the undertaker. Oh, war is an enemy to all things. The thought of war blows my mind. War has caused unrest within the younger generation. Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die? Oh, war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Said. War. Oh, yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. War. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. War. I got one friend, that's the undertaker. Oh, war has shattered many young men's dreams. Made him disabled, bitter and mean. Life is much too short and precious to spend fighting wars each day. War can't give life, it can only take it away. Oh, war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. War. Oh, Lord. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. War. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. War. Friend only to the undertaker. Please love and understand and tell me it's not no place for the everyday. They say we must fight to keep our freedom, but Lord knows there's got to be a better way. Oh, war. God, y'all. What is it good for? You tell me. Say it. War. Good God, now. What is it good for? Stand up and shout it.
I have to take a moment. Why do I have to take a moment? Because I've stood up for Donald John Trump, President of the United States of America, through thick and fucking thin. I supported him, and I said he would be president when Ann Coulter said it, when she was mocked on Bill Maher. I was saying it to other people. I was being mocked, and I said, Donald John Trump will be our president. He not only should be, he will be. He will be the best thing for our country. Why, Donald John Trump, would you take my vote and say that we were going across the ocean to a faraway land where people that I will never meet dwell? Because those people that I never meet, according to you and your rumor mongers, have done some ill to women and children, you are going to use the might of the United States of America to annihilate men, women, and children and burn them where they stand, you fucking warmongering piece of shit! If it was in my power right now, Donald John Trump, I would not only recall my vote, I would recall your presidency, and I would shit in your face, you piece of shit son of a bitch! Does human life mean nothing to you? I see the sycophants, no different than the ones I spoke out against earlier in this broadcast, that aren't worth mentioning again. Is that what you want, Trump? You want people to follow you even when you get up and deliver a shitload of drivel going against every one of the 123 tweets that you tweeted about how getting involved in Syria was a bad idea? You motherfucking warmongering son of a bitch! You thief of life. You oxygen thief. You horrible, bloated waste of human material. I would have stood with you though the heavens fell, and if there was no human being left on earth that supported you. But now you got a lot to do to get back in my good graces, and I doubt you will. You will never receive my vote again, you son of a bitch. Never. The only way you could is if you got on air and you apologized to the American people for using the might of the United States Armed Forces against a populace that you do not know and do not give fuck one about. You warmongering, money-increasing, bloated, fat cat piece of fucking human filth. You mother... You're done. You're off. You're done. Not sure if you'd ever go back on my hat of fame. Not sure. But as for the time being, you're gone. In case you were wondering, that was the trash can. That's the trash can over there. And I don't know, man. I got nobody likes me now. What the fuck do I care? Might have just lost the 5 people that like me now. Because what? Everybody thought that I was some kind of... I mean, the idea is that Trump people would support him no matter what the fuck he did, right? No. No. Based on what? Do you know who the rebels were, Trump? You're talking about killing women and children. What do you think your fucking bombs do? I know I already said it. 1.5 to 2 million civilians in Iraq. Untold hundreds of thousands in Afghanistan. You motherfucker. You fucking heartless son of a bitch. You want to make America great again? How about stopping and ending and ceasing and disengaging all foreign entanglements? How about bringing our valiant boys home? The ones that you would throw away like so many chessmen What happened to you, Trump, when my uncle was in the fucking bush, bleeding his motherfucking life out for nothing? Where were you, you motherfucking son of a bitch and piece of shit coward? Where were you? You were tough enough to play football, or what the fuck you did. But what then when it's time to serve? Your knees hurt and your feet were flat, you cock-sucking motherfucker. You want to be a daggone chicken hawk now. You're too chicken to serve, but now you're going to be a hawk with other people's children, you motherfucker. Listen, war is beyond useless. It's beyond good for absolutely nothing. War is the tool of evil men. War is the lever they pull to destroy hundreds of thousands of the best and brightest the world around. It's the lever they pull when they just don't like the way someone is, and they call it regime change. What kind of fucking regime change? Are you kidding me? What do you mean regime change? It's not your regime. If they wanted change, why wouldn't they have it? It's not our business. It's not our place. I will have faith, memes. I will, I have faith in people like you that are my friend, and even though we're bros, but it's not like you. You know what, memes. You and I are a lot alike. I'm not even gonna go there right now. I really appreciate you, brother. I'm glad. I love it that you don't. You wouldn't stick up for me. I don't want you to. I don't need you to. I don't fucking want you to stick up for me, bitch. So don't try. And I love it. I see some things and I look, and it's just, you're just a bad motherfucker, dude. You're just like me. Somebody could say something horrible and you just pretend it doesn't happen and just ask your question and move on. I love it. If you wonder what I'm talking about, I'll tell you in private. It's just, you're a stand-up guy, memes. I mean that too. I'm not being facetious or joking. You're a stand-up fucking guy. And Mrs. Ogre asked me last night as I was running through the people that I was really dubious about, and you were on the list. She asked me, why are you dubious about memes? And no one else, by the way. And I was like, well, he's here and he's there. He's everywhere. So I don't know, what if he could be an infiltrator, and he still could be. And she was like, she looked me right in the eyes. 25 years I've known this bitch. She looked me right now in the eyes and said, listen, Ogre, you're fucking moron. The memes ain't no infiltrator. He's just a dude. Can't you see a bit of you in him? Because more than you know it, Mrs. Ogre is in the behind the scenes with me. She likes to look at this shit. She likes to see the train wreck. She just doesn't want to be on it when it wrecks. So anyway, hey, how you doing, Common Sense? Man, you missed the rant, and I can't reproduce that kind of thing. It's not something that is acting or anything. It's just, it is what it is. And I tell you, it all started with Jensen Quinn giving me that Vietnam 19. Man, I think about that, man, my fucking uncle, man. They didn't kill him in Vietnam. They did kill him in Vietnam. It just took till he was 38, ate up a pancreatic cancer from that shit they made him eat. He worked at the VA hospital. Look, I can't give a lot of this information on air. I'm just pissed right now. I can't, because if somebody tied some things into the towns, and it'd be easy to. I don't want people to know who I am. You know who I am, right? I'm the Laughing Ogre. Why would I want someone like these people that I've mentioned earlier to ever be able to find out where I am? Harassment at my house, I'd shoot somebody if they came on my property. I don't need that kind of hassle. In the state that I'm in, if you're on the property, I tell you to leave, you don't. I can shoot you, but I still don't need the hassle. I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want to beat anybody up. I don't want to have to humiliate morons like these people I'm not going to mention again, that say, oh, we really showed you, because they got a circle jerk with a bunch of people. But anyone with any kind of sense, how do I know? Because I got dozens of behind the scenes DMs and emails and everything else the other day about, you were right. Well, come on, man. Right is right. I am not right. I am not correct. You are not correct. Trump is not correct. Mattis is not correct. Assad is not correct. Putin is not correct. None of us are correct. We are flawed. We have problems. You can not only not hold your enemies to some kind of unreasonable standard, as memes is want to say and want to point out, but you also shouldn't degrade What is the world coming to? What is it? Is this it? Is this the end? I got to save some of this because I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, common sense guy, but we will be talking about the fucking war today, right? I'm not even got a show map together. I'll get one together. I have a feeling that it's going to say Trump, Macron, and May unilaterally, without consent, strike tiny, helpless, innocent country. The fuck Syria, man. Fucking Syria, common sense guy. Syria? You would have been all right with that, right? They come to common sense guy as, you know, you're the last vote. You're the tiebreaker. They come to you, brother, and they're like, hey, common sense guy, we want to go and bomb the fuck out of Syria. Are you okay with that? Look, here's these bullshit pictures of kids getting sprayed with hoses, and we're saying that it's chlorine gas. Can we go and just flash fry the fuck out of a shitload of people because of it? Holy fuck, I went all Alex Jones. I'm going to play a little bit of music and chill out for a minute because, yeah, common sense is probably watching. You know, I know he's like a little brother to me. He is. I mean, he's the kind of, if I was close to him where I actually could, he's the kind of cat. He's like my little brother. I mean, every time I see him, I fucking give him a 20 piece and tell him to go fuck off and have some fun. You know, he's like a little brother to me. He is. I love the guy. But the reason I have chosen to accept him as such isn't because I look down on him. In other words, mentally, I don't see him as something beneath me as a little brother is. In every other way, I do. Not beneath me now, but my subservient little brother. But mentally, nah, man, he's beyond my peer at a lot of times. Most times he's my better. Very thoughtful, tenacious, not afraid to get angry. Just didn't have to, but wisely took a week off because of all this pressure, Telford and shit. And then common sense. I can't say much about it because as before, I'm not going to justify it. But then after we stand up and fight so that pedophiles would go to fucking prison forever and hopefully have their fucking balls cut off, you know, you got to sit there and watch while one of your friends is called a pedophile. I'm sorry. The only reason I bring it up because I think it's funny. And that's one of the things I love about you. You know, Mrs. Ogre watched that stream and she was like, man, you know, common sense was taking it personally. I said, no, I'm not taking it personally, maybe, but only because he feels that this kind of attack, this kind of, you know, going down this road is abhorrent. It's a fucking abominable. I abominate. I still, to this right now, and look, Memes was the one that called these people honest. Today, Memes, I've never called somebody a pedo. Never. And I've done a lot of things. And I'm not saying that's the end all be all. Maybe other people don't think that's a big deal to call somebody a pedophile or a pedophile apologist when they don't even know the fuck. When they're not only not that, but they have no idea what they're talking about. In fact, as far as I know, these people had a pedophile on their show. As I'm saying, I really don't know. I wouldn't have I guess I'm a little Antifa in that direction. Now, probably I'd have to, because I believe that common sense guy would want to have a pedophile on our show. Not, I mean, holy shit, would that be taken out of context? But not because we're going to make an apology for him, but because he would want to tear them apart and expose them to a little sunlight, let the sunlight hit them. So I haven't really been looking at a lot of these comments. Yeah, well, chlorine can be very nasty, Memes, but so can a Tomahawk missile. Could that be very nasty, Memes? They use these terms, weapons of mass destruction. Who holds the largest arsenal of nuclear weapons, Memes, if you don't mind telling me that? They say that, you know, you kill men, women, and children indiscriminately, civilians. Oh, what happened in Baghdad, Memes? Do you know? Shock and awe, anybody? Listen, and this is back because I'm not going to go back to slavery, but I'm just going to say that consistently in our recent past and now, the country that kills the most innocent women and children on earth is the United States of America. Do I hate the United States? No. I just thought Trump was going to be different. I can't fucking believe for the second time he bombed him, and this time talking about putting people on the fucking ground, joint strike with Macron fucking May. Who voted for this shit? What parliamentary proclamation was given? Who voted? Whose authority is this done under? The fucking crock of shit. Bunch of devil worshiping sons of bitches that love nothing but the almighty dollar. Don't give a fuck about anything else. Don't care about my life, your life, humanity. Nothing. Don't care about anything. So look, we're hard upon the 1 hour mark. I better play another song or two. We'll weed the weaklings out that way. Either y'all will stay or go, whatever. Talk amongst yourself out there in the chat. I got a couple more tunes lined up, though. Maybe something to drift just a little bit away from the war idea. So here's a little bit from Dr. John. Y'all remember Dr. John? Well, it must have been the right place.
I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. I'd have said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line. I've been on the right trail, but I must have used the wrong car. Head is in a bad place, and I wonder what's good for. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. My head is in a bad place, but I have such a good time. I've been running, trying to get hung up in my mind. Just got to give myself a good talking to this time. Just need a little brain salad surgery. I got to cue my insecurity. But I've been in the wrong place, but it must have been the right time. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong song. I've been in the right vein, but it seems like a wrong on. Cause I've been in the right world, but it seems like the wrong. Slipping, dodging, sneaking, peeping, hiding out down the street. See my life shaking with every who I meet. Refried confusion is making itself clear. Wonder which way I go to get on out of here. Cause I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. And I done said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line. I took the right road, but I must have took the wrong turn. I took the right move, but I made it at the wrong time. I've been in the right trip, but I made it in the wrong call. Head's in a good place.
Man, if you don't like that one, there's something wrong with you. And yes, hey, how we doing out there, sweetness? Queen Bee's out there, good to see you. That one's just for you. And let's see what else we got here. I just want to say very quickly before I play a couple to really pick our spirits up that yes, memes of destruction is correct. Missile for missile, the USSR has more than we do. They have the largest arsenal of mobile, these huge ICBMs too, that can be moved around. Man, they have a hell of an arsenal. But we have 3 times the megaton capability that Russia does. The United States has the ability to, according to science that I've heard, I don't know, this is all in theory, it's never been done, thankfully, destroy the world 17 times over. And I don't know what I feel about that. We're so moral that we should have. No. We keep telling people do as we say or else. We're the only fucking countries ever dropped them. Thinking you have the moral authority doesn't make you right. Taxation is theft. You know, people coming to your house and taking you to jail and taking your freedoms away and stripping you of your property because they don't like what you did, even if what you did not hurt person or property. In other words, you're making meth in your basement, or you're selling cocaine, or whatever, you're doing cocaine or meth or heroin. I'm trying to pick the things that I don't do because it's easy for me to look at the things I don't do and say, hey, if somebody wants to do them, who am I to tell them not to? Is it my business? It's my business to tell someone that I don't know. No, it's my business to say, don't steal my fucking lawnmower to go buy your heroin, motherfucker. I'll shoot you. You forfeit your life when you decide to come and steal from me on my property, because I don't know if you're here to take by force. I don't know what you're doing. And you are on my property to thieve. That is forfeiture of the right to life. So anyway, man, and as people can see out there, and I already know the ones of you, ogre, then you can't have guns. What are you saying? But I know what it is right now. Hey, look, man, I already blew it out a little bit. Common sense. I'm going to keep the rein on it right now because I got to have some juice left for our show tonight. So I can't. I'm not going to get fucking down and out crazy. And common sense, just something to think about, and we can do it here. People will come here, but boy, you've been getting good numbers on your channel. I really kind of think that until my big channel's back up, I should save this for these random streams. And look, I'm not self-aggrandizing. I mean, good numbers for us is 15 to 20 people. We just want to have some people there to hear the news and get the ideas exchanged. Maybe we should have it on your channel though, if you're up for it. If you're up for it, you are, and if not, it's all good, man. We'll do what we got to do. And look, Tim Tarbox says, I don't do drugs and I don't judge those who do. Now, Tim, I'm not trying to prod, but I do believe you said you were 18. And if that's the case, sir, man, I'm very proud of you. Not that you give a fuck one about my pride. What the fuck do you care? I'm some fat fucking old bearded faggot on the fucking internet. What the fuck do you care? I'm just telling you, son, I'm proud of you. Don't do drugs, man, not even weed. You'll see the ogre smoking pot. That doesn't mean it's fucking cool or whatever. If you don't need it, why use it? The old saying is this, Tarbox. If you don't know it, what you don't know, let me say this right, what you don't know can't hurt you. So I can tell you that pot's not addictive and it didn't do nothing bad to me, or somebody can tell you that cocaine's okay or whatever. But in the end, if you never touch the shit, you never have to fucking worry about it. So I'm very good to know that there are some Tim Tarbox now says, I thought you said because I've already got, forget everything I said. Because now I feel really stupid. I called you son and stuff. Whatever. So anyway, I'm still glad that you don't do drugs, Tim Tarbox. I'm just not going to give you the old thought you were 18 speech and don't touch them, son, because obviously you haven't and you're probably not going to. So anyway, ignorance is bliss, common sense guy. I tell you, it's one of the most blissful things I hang on to. Sometimes you're willfully ignorant. Oh, well. What I meant is sometimes one is willfully ignorant, not you. I mean me. Sometimes I am willfully ignorant, intentionally ignorant. So now that I know that Tim Tarbox is older than me, I'm going to go on ahead and say this song, Mr. Tarbox, is for yous and your family. This is for all yins from the Laughing Ogre.
I can see why you think you belong to me. I never tried to make you think, let you see one thing for yourself. But now you're off with someone else and I'm alone. You see, I thought that I might keep you for my own. Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Don't you think the time is right for us to find all the things we thought weren't proper could be right in time? And can you see which way we should turn, together or alone? I can never see what's right and what is wrong. It'll take too long to see. Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Well, Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Now it's come to what you want, you've had your way. And all the things you thought before just faded in the gray. And can you see that I don't know if it's you or if it's me? If it's one of us, I'm sure we both will see. Won't you look at me and tell me, Amy, what you want to do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do, yeah. Now, Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. I'd keep falling in and out of love with you, falling in and out of love with you. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I keep falling in and out of love with you.
What a great tune that is, man. The Pure Prairie League, Amy. And I'm just getting my shit together. I'll probably play one more song that someone else did. And then there was a request that I did not forget from Mr. Tarbox and a few other people. I think at least, I can't remember who mentioned it first, but I know Mr. Tarbox and a couple of the people were like second it. So there's a song called Wagon Wheel that has been covered by Hootie, Darius Rucker. And I've never played it. In fact, to date, I've never played it. But I do have the lyrics pulled up, and I do know the song, and I'm pretty convinced that I can probably muddle through it. And I love the tune. So as I play this next song, I'm going to go ahead and I did figure out what was wrong the other day. I was having some problems getting my guitar to play. It's because I had it clipped. I had that channel clipped. I never did check the button to mute that channel on this interface. So I'm going to go ahead and probably smoke a little more pot, play one more tune. This one is a relatively long one to give you a chance to get ready. And then, just for you folks out there, I'm going to go ahead and try to play Wagon Wheel. Why? Because I love you, and I'm glad y'all are here. So have a great day. Say an end to war. Yeah, thanks everybody out there for giving me, good things to think about. It's nice to know that other people believe the sun will rise again, and that, hey, man, we just got to see what happens. And hopefully, Trump will come around and we'll do the right thing.
sweet and sticky. Yes. And you're my candy, baby. Hot, sweet and sticky. Oh, yes. Hot, sweet and yeah. When you're 17, reaching for your dreams, but don't let no one reaching for you. Pull up your pants, stretch out, take a chance. Nothing can be done, but you can do it. 'Cause you're my candy, baby. You're hot, sweet, and sticky. Yes, you are. You're my candy, baby. So hot, sweet, and sticky. Yes.
All right. And I really want to do this for y'all. I've not tried this. I do have this. Is this? That should be, if I put this up like this now, that should be just the guitar. So let me try this. Tell me if you can hear the guitar. I'm going to try and do like 3 things at once here. I'm getting the chords up, which are there. And so I've got the lyrics up because I just need the chords. The chords are pretty easy, man. It's like, so I just need to know about how the guitar sounds. Heading down south to the land of pounds, making my way to North Carolina. That's the tune I'm going to do, but probably in a different key. So we'll try some different stuff here. But I want to know what my guitar sounds like, and I'm going to pull my cheater out again because I'm not going to try to transpose these chords. So, heading down south to the land of pines, coming my way to North Carolina. Starting up the road, I pray I see headlights. So that's the tune I'm going to play. I keep saying that, right? Because I want to know if the guitar is at all any good. So, voice is a bit loud, no problem. That's what I want to hear, brother. That's what I want to hear. So I can actually do this. Then I might be able to do this. So, and I know it'll sound weird when I'm talking. I'm going for the way that the song sounds. Going for the way the song sounds more than anything. So. Heading down south to the land of pines, coming my way to North Carolina. I've never played this song, so bear with me. Heading down south to the land of pines, coming my way to North Carolina. Starting up the road, I pray I see headlights. That should be good, right? That should be good. Something just popped in my guitar. So, heading down south to the land of pines, coming my way down North Carolina. Starting up the road, I pray I see headlights. All right, so just press 1 if you could understand any of that. If it was a jarbled up, fucked up mess, just press 2 or tell me that, because I'm not going to go through this entire tune right now and find out that it was a fucked up, garbled mess. Well, I will, probably will. I don't know. Some of y'all might there help, voice is still a bit loud. Okay, I don't know. And let's see here. So watch this. I want to know about this one. I'll warm up on this. Baby, well, now you're running around with the boys. Say you're gonna leave me. Said I found you over there in Chicago, Illinois. It's my own fault, baby. Don't treat me the way you wanna do. Cause all the time you love me, woman, the very time I would not be true. Used to stay with me, baby, but now you're running around with the boys. You said you were gonna leave me. I found you over there in Chicago, Illinois, and it's my own fault, baby. I'll treat me the way you wanna do. Cause all the time you love me, woman, the very time I will not be true. Come on, boys. I'm not a lead guitar player. All right, well, so I hope that was a good enough sound check right there. Ogre, you found your pastime. Do this. I sure appreciate it. All right, so look. Can I play? Yeah, maybe a little bit. We'll see what I could do. We'll see what I can do. I'll put that in the thing. So before I do anything else, let me go ahead and try to cover this song for the first time in my life. It's because I love this tune, and I honestly can't believe I didn't know it. And I had people calling out for it the other day. So a bong swat here. Bong swat's in order, folks. Appreciate y'all being here. You know, I have to put the two together, though. I mean, I appreciate y'all being here, but I do also understand that until I know you, it means just about as much as people calling me a pedophile. And hey, to anybody that's new here, I would not for me, but I would ask you that if you ever see someone call somebody something like that, well, jokes are jokes and funny's funny, but I don't know. Maybe there is a time that, you know, we should stand up and say, you know, that's too much. That's the thing that we will not abide. That's the thing that we will not do. So before I play this tune, you gotta drag stuff out, folks, to you before you get like, oh, I thought he was gonna play the tune. He's gonna play the tune. Look, there's only 6 y'all there out here. I would like to be 16, but it's not. So what I gotta do is I gotta like try to grab some stuff together. Oh, I lost a couple subs. Well, imagine that on this tiny channel. I'll probably leave a channel, a link to my big chan too, because I really don't care. They can go unsub there as well. Working on that one for a year, got something like 1,000 subs or whatever, a little bit more, and it sure is fun. I tell you what, it's there's nothing quite like this, folks. This tiny little thing we have. So before I lose anybody else, enjoy this next tune. When you get in trouble, when you're down and out, you don't know what to do, sometimes there's only 3 things you need, and that's lawyers, guns, and money. Warren Zevon, the immortal one.
I went home with the waitress, the way I always do. How was I to know she was with the Russians too? I was gambling in Havana. I took a little risk. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Dad, get me out of this. Ha! I'm the innocent bystander. Somehow I got stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I'm down on my luck. Yes, I'm down on my luck. Well, I'm down on my luck. I'm hiding in Honduras. I'm a desperate man. Send lawyers, guns, and money. The shit has hit the fan. All right, send lawyers, guns, and money. lawyers, guns, and money. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Hey! Send lawyers, guns, and money. Oh! Yeah.
Yeah. Send lawyers, guns, and money. The shit has hit the fan. Not much better than that, boys and girls, I'll tell you what. So here we go. Without any further ado. Oh, wait, I'm out of beer. I guess I'm going to have to play one more song. And because I've never played this fucking tune. You people, look, everybody says I'm a coward. Not everybody. Not all. Okay, some people, there's a contingency of folks that call me a coward. Hey, look, that's fine. Everybody has their own opinions. You may think I'm a coward. That's cool. I'm not sure. I would like to know your definition but that's me. That's because it's me that we're talking about. So I've been called a coward. To those people, I suggest you get a guitar, learn how to play it, get requested a song that you've never played in your fucking bleeding life, and then play it for, I don't care, 5 people right now. Play it for 5 fucking people. And I don't know. Maybe you can do it easy. For me, I know. It's a little nerd. It's it's nerve-wracking to me. It's because I want to do well. I want to do good. I don't want people to tell me I'm pathetic with my music. It's a personal thing. It's a lovely, beautiful thing. And even in that thing, when it's trolled, it feels so dirty and, it hurts so bad. But you know what? Can't kill me, man. Can't fucking hurt me. Gotta be kidding. There's nothing on this earth that can hurt me. I've been through it all. There's nothing that... Please, if there's anything I could possibly impart to you, it's this: never let the bastards see you bleed. The only mistake I made was that I did a little kayfabe, and when some cuck came by and said pedo, I didn't know there was going to be like a bombardment of pedo because I don't have anything to do with pedos. The pedos came to my channel. I have nothing to do with them. There was a bunch of pedophiles that came to my channel and started to, methinks thou dost protesteth too much on me, because I don't have anything to do with any of them. My record is not only clear, my conscience is clear, and that kind of thing makes me a little sick. So look, in fact, I go back there. Why? Well, because I guess I wasn't ready for that. I mean, I really wasn't aware that there were such scumbags on earth. And I should have been. This is my fault. I'm not saying I wasn't aware, therefore give me a pass. No, I should have known. There are such scumbags on earth that they would do anything. Failure accomplished. I don't know what he does. I don't think he's a pedophile. I sure hope he's not. But to come and to accuse me and to get with other people on the side, which I'm sure he did, and to get in their DMs, well, let's go attack him. Let's say this. I'm sure he did. I know he did. He's an instigator. He's the one that tries to stay squeaky clean, though. That's why I'm going to continue to say that failure accomplished is the worst of the lot. The worst of the lot. The biggest comeback there is. Great. I'm hemorrhaging people. That's wonderful. I hope I get down to like 1 or 2 before I actually play this fucking song. I'm going to do my best. As I said, I'm going to do my fucking best. So let me think. I don't even have a song ready. I don't have one. So I'm going to play a good one. I'd ask for requests, but I don't have the chat up either. So let's see here. What would I want to hear? Ooh, how about this one? Yeah, how about this one, man? Here we go. I can play this one on the guitar. Well, I mean the bass, I should say. I love this tune. Just a fucking marvelous song. So I will get my shit together and we'll see who's here, if anybody. Maybe no one will be. Be a good time. Here we go. Check it out.
You get a shiver in the dark. It's raining in the park. But meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain to hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. Check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. But it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. If an old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. Then Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. And a crowd of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies in their platform soul. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans, they play Creole. Creole. And then the man steps right up to the microphone, says at last, just as the time bell rings, good night, now it's time to go home. Then he makes it fast with one more thing. We are the Sultans, we are the Sultans of Swing.
son of a bitch. What if I gotta pee now? I mean, I'm gonna look. Listen, I'm gonna play one more. This goes with that one. It's good too. I've got to go pee, and then I will play this song eventually.
Look at them yo-yos, that's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and you choose for free. Now that ain't working, that's the way you do it. Let me tell you, them guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Ooh, I move on. Got to move these refrigerators. Got to move these color TVs. Look at you, look at you. I should have learned to play the guitar. I should have learned to play them drums. Look at that mama, she got it sticking in the cameraman. Look at her, so. And he's up there. What's that? Hawaiian noises. He's banging on the bongos like a chimpanzee. Oh, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing. Get your chicks for free. We got to install microwave oven, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Listen here, now, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Look at that, look at that. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Money.
Well, I've got nothing left now, folks. I've got nothing left. The only thing I could do now is to prove Tonka right and be a coward. And so, in lieu of that, I just want to ask one more time. So, how does that guitar sound as opposed to my voice? So I'm not going to do this again. This is, the jokes are over. So heading down south to the land of pounds, coming my way up to North Carolina. All right, so 1, if you could hear my voice and hear the chords. 2, if I need to adjust either. Just let me know. Voice would mean I need to turn that up. Guitar means I need to turn that up. 1 means it was good. 2 means you're going to tell me voice or chord or guitar. So we'll see. I see some ones, so I'm gonna assume that was good. Should not need this for anything but vocals.
South to the land of miles, I'm thumbing my way to North Carolina. Staring up the road, I pray that I'll see headlights. Headed down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and hoping for a rally so I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Oh, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. From the cold up New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old string band. Baby plays guitar and I play banjo now. Old North Country winds keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, I had to leave town. But I ain't turning back to living in that old life no more. I hate. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Oh, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Baby, rock me. Walking south that road, no, caught a truck out of Philly, I had a long took. It's just heading west from the Cumberland Gap. Johnson City, Tennessee, and I gotta get a move on for the sun. If you die, no, I'll die free. And rock me, mama, like the rock me, mama. Oh, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama,
like the wind and rain. Rock them mama like that southbound train. Oh, mama, rock it. That's it. That was my first go. I will learn that tune to where I don't have to look at the chords and look at the lyrics and try to remember where I was at and everything else. Because believe it or not, that's what I was doing through all of that. That was a struggle for me. I hope it came out loud and clear and true, because what a good tune. What a wonderful song. Just it reminds me of another song. Yep, it sure does. I love this band called the Mountain Goats. Here we go. So yeah, it's all on fire. And it's just, I love the Mountain Goats. There's so many of their tunes, but they're like, here we go. From the housetops to the gutters, from the ocean to the shore, the warning signs have all been bright and garish, far too great and their number to ignore. From the cities to the swamplands, from the houses to the hills, our love has never had a leg to stand on. From the crosstops to the aspirins to the Ellavilles, and I will walk down to the end with you. You will come all the way down with me. I'm going to do that first verse again because I'm just getting warmed up. Please listen to the lyrics if you're still here. What a great tune. The Mountain Goats saved my life. From the housetops to the gutters, from the ocean to the shore, the warning signs have all been bright and garish, far too great and their number to ignore. From the cities to the swamplands, from the houses to the hills, our love has never had a leg to stand on. From the aspirins to the crosstops to the Ellavilles, and I will walk down to the end with you. You will come all the way down with me. From the entrance to the exits, it's further than it looks from where we stand. I want to say I'm sorry for shit I haven't done yet. Things will shortly get completely out of hand. I can feel it in the rotten air tonight. From the tips of my fingers to the skin on my face, from the weak last gasp of the evening's dying light, from the way those eyes I've always loved illuminate this space like a trash can fire in a prison cell, like the searchlights in the parking lots of hell. I will walk down to the end with you. You will come all the way down with me. if you will come all the way down with me. And I don't know, there's still some people here. If you want to hear me rant or some other music from the interwebs, press 1. If you'd like me to play you another tune, press 2. I do have some beer here. If you have a specific request, write that request on a $100 bill. Put it in a self-addressed stamped envelope and send it to the Laughing Ogre, P.O. Box 71, Edenville, Michigan, 48620. Yes, that was real. So I won't do that again. I just had a lot of trolls. That is my mailing address. Love all y'all. If you care to send me anything, send it there. Oh, I hear a rant. I hear Jensen Quinn. Lord Quinn, actually, he doesn't give a fuck about my music. He wants me to rant. And I don't know. I may override you. Who knows? Ogre, didn't someone investigate having me debate 1337? I don't know, memes, but I tell you, I would put you up against a lot. Now, I mean, everybody thinks you fell apart, memes, on the whole fact, man, we got to get him back. I really don't want to debate him again. I just like the guy. And you've seen how that worked with you, memes, but we got to get Snubnub back. I fucking love Snubnub. What a great guy. Fucking unreal. Second to none. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tim Tarbuck. So since Tim says I do me, I'm going to go ahead. So how was the mix, folks? Was it okay? Can you hear the vocals and the guitar? Were the vocals still overpowering? Let me know. No shit. Because I mean, that was as good as I can get. I've got the guitar is now plugged right into the thing, so I could actually play y'all a little blues. Guitar, of course. I mean, I've got others. This is just an old clodhopper, you know. So here's one from the 90s. I'm gonna play a twofer from the 90s, starting with this one. Yep, I'm gonna do it the right way too. Man, I tell you, I love to play music. I enjoy playing music for you all, but I would play it by myself. So basically what I've done is open my home to you and let you come in and see some shit that I do around noon to unwind when it's ice stormed in the middle of fucking spring like it has right now. So, yes, a counter. Yes, here we go. So this is, for nobody in particular. Can I have a bong spot? Bong spot. I'm a bong, nice bongy. Nice rip. I'm a ripper. Jack the Ripper, and I'm gonna play this. This is Pearl Jam. Old Woman Behind a Counter, a Small Town. Pretty much the only one of these boys from this genre that's still alive, man. No shit. And I swear, I recognize face. It's haunting, familiar yet I can't seem to place it. I cannot find candle of thought. That's your name. Lifetimes catching up me. All these changes take place. I wish I'd seen face no one's ever taken me. Hearts and thoughts they fade away. Hearts and thoughts they fade away. And I swear I recognize breath, memories like fingerprints, they all slowly resemble wouldn't recall. Not my former, it's odd when you're stuck upon shelf. I'll change by not changing at all. Small town predicts fate. Perhaps that's why no one wants to see. I just wanna scream. Oh, my God, it's been so long. You'd be turned, but now here you are. Here I am. Hearts and thoughts they fade away. 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 Hearts and thoughts they fade. Been a long time for this one, folks. I'm gonna try it though. Hello there, the angel from my nightmare, shadow in the background of a morgue. The unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want, and you will always find me. And we'll have Halloween on Christmas in the night. Wish this never ends. Wish this never ends. Don't waste your time, I mean, you're already a voice inside my head. Don't waste your time, I mean, you're already a voice inside my head. And I miss you. Where are you? And I'm so lonely, I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody, and always that sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. As I stared, I counted the webs from all the spiders. They are catching things, eating their insides, like indecision to call you. and hear your voice of treason. Will you come home? Stop this pain tonight. Won't you stop this pain and don't waste your time on me? You're already voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already voice inside my head. When I miss you. All right, well, for the next short little section here, because I'm probably going to play another couple that I really love, because I can't believe I've got the stuff to come out. I can't believe I got the guitar to come out with the voice mix. So probably going to play like, you know. How about this one? How about this one? I got one for y'all, man. I do. I really do. Oh, what am I doing? Am I making? Well, am I making this suck? Sorry, I was being absolutely silent. Usually, I mean, I will speak while I'm doing something. So, yeah, I think I got this one. So it's like this, right? While making the rounds, I took a shot of cocaine and I shot my woman down. I went right home and I went to bed. I stuck that loving 44 beneath my head. Got up next morning and I grabbed that gun. I took a shot of cocaine and away I run. Made a good run, but I run too slow. They overtook me down in Juarez, Mexico. Made in the hop joints, I was taking them pills. And walked the sheriff from Jericho Hill. He said, "Hey, ogre, your name is not Jack Brown. You're the dirty hophead shot your woman down." Oh yes, my name is Willie Lee. If you got a warrant, won't you read it to me? I shot her down because she made me slow. I thought I was her daddy, but she had 5 more. Oh man, you gotta love this, right? When I was arrested, I was dressed in black. They put me on a train and they shipped me back. I had no friend for to go my bail. They slapped my dried up carcass in the county jail. Got up next morning about 9:30. I spied the sheriff coming down the line. That sheriff smiled while he cleared his throat. He said, "Come on, you dirty hack, into the district court." Into the courtroom my trial began, where I was held by 12 honest men. And just before that jury started out, I saw that little judge commence to look about. In about 5 minutes in walked a man, holding the verdict in his right hand. The verdict read in the first degree. I hollered, "Lord, oh Lord, won't you have some mercy on me?" The judge, he smiled as he picked up his pen. 99 years in the Folsom pen. 99 years underneath that ground. I can't regret the day I shot that bitch down. Come on, you all, and listen unto me. Lay off that whiskey and let that cocaine be. That song is 3 chords, really, because you go to the A minor in the very end there, but it's really 2 chords. And the tough thing is that strumming all the way through. That chicka 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 chicka. If you're planning and singing, that's just a fucking tune. I tell you what a fucking tune right there. Hey, what up, RPR? Good to see you over here. So I feel like I can't stop now. I've still got some pint here, and I've got time. I've got 2 hours before the stream. Just want to remind you, go tell your friends, go tell your enemies, tell the people you like, tell the people you don't like that the ogre's streaming today. He's streaming right now. He's having a good time. Swing on by, tell him he's worthless and weak. He's stupid and snotty. He has no reason to live. Doesn't matter. Or, come on, let's have a good time, right? We're going to have a good time. So, I'm trying to think of one that the king would like if he was here. So I'm gonna play this one for the king. Trouble and somebody's gonna burst our bubble. Your marriage, my life, your husband, my wife. Let's go to Maine and on the East Coast. Let's go to Maine right now. Let's beat the retreat and hop on a train. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Maine. Someone knows what's going on. Someone knows and someone's gonna tell. Someone's gonna wrap us up in styrofoam and plastic and mail us flat rate right down to hell. Let's go to Maine and on the East Coast. Let's go to Maine right now. Let's beat the retreat. Step on a train. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Maine. Let's go to Maine and on the East Coast. Go to Maine right now. Let's beat the retreat and hop on a train. Let's get out of here. Ha! Let's go to Maine. We'll stop and see things of destruction on the way. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that makes me feel good. Just a little something from my heart, something from my soul. So I'm going to play another one that everyone here that has ever been here has heard me play. Yes, some of these that I play, oh, you're like, oh, Ogre. Really, Mr. Ogre? Really, Mr. I'm a Britisher. Holy fuck me. I swore on my life. I would, Brit, hang on. Let me get the tea and crumpets. But no, Mr. Ogre, no need for crumpets today, sir. Another bollocks balderdash stream you have progressing here in my benevolent snow. Britt, I had no idea you were watching. Well, as I was saying before you rudely interrupted me, Mr. Ogre, do you have any idea the fool that you appear to be to the general populace, sir? Well, I mean, in what context, Brett? I mean, do I look like a Ogre? I'm trying to ask you questions, sir. Would you open your mind and listen to me? Do you realize, sir, the titanic moron that you appear to be to the general populace, sir? Well, yeah, I mean, Brett, I thought that was the question you were asking me, but can I ask, do you mean like the music or no, all of it, sir, wrapped up into a big swill ball, not worth hurling over the castle walls at one's own enemies? What is it that you wish to be here, Mr. Ogre? What is it that you wish to accomplish? Well, I mean, Brett, if I may, I mean, I don't want to cut you off, dude. I mean, it's not like this is my, oh, okay, you cut me off insipidly, sir. That's why I cannot stand to look at the sun. Well, look, hey, man, if we can just keep it civil. I don't want to have an argument. What I'm trying to tell you is that, I might run my own way, and I understand that sometimes people just don't understand me. They just don't get, my comedy. They don't understand, the music. They think that I'm picking on some. I don't know, Brett. I try to be, really, Mr. Hogan. After all I've taught you, sir, still with this sniveling I've tried, can you not keep a stiff upper lip? Can you not pretend that you have a modicum of manhood in you, sir, and that you're not willing to crawl around like a worm, prostrating yourself before your inferiors such as Tonka Saw, sir? How could you? But pretty sure I was just going by to say hi, man. I wasn't fucking trying to cause any real problems. It's not like I was saying, I wasn't trying to cause any. Pause! Listen, Bosh. Why would you even interrupt me with this mouth drivel? To go by on someone's peaceable stream. It's not like the Kumite has any idea whatsoever of bringing people down or taking the Mickey Bliss, as it were, sir. You were the one that stomped on their safe space with your 6 words, sir. How could you live with yourself saying something such as Tonka Saw? What a well, Britisher. Listen, I don't want to bring it up now, dude. I mean, it's cooling down. It's cooling off, bro. I mean, the people ain't even here right now. They're not listening. I mean, but, so can't we just, I don't want to let it drop at this point, sir. You're going to tell me you didn't go kick the old hornet's nest, as it were, sir, in order to get a bunch of subs and accolades for your own personal aggrandizement? Britisher, listen, man. Whoa. Yeah, I know where you're going. You always did think that it was all about self-aggrandizement for me. And I would say that, in on truth, I don't know. I think memes has it right in a lot of ways that, it may be very cathartic and that cathartic, sir. So now you suddenly got a dictionary, you uneducated moron. How could you possibly ascend to such a height that you would think yourself worthy of questioning the almighty Tonga Saw or his ilk, the butt boy? Failure. British, I wouldn't call him a, well, all right. I mean, if you think he's a butt boy, Brett, it's fine with me. But, I mean, do we got to talk about this now? I'm trying to play. No! I hear mother calling. She needs a bit of coal in the furnace and some spot of tea and maybe a scone or something, sir. Must run along and tend to my duties. Go fuck yourself, Olga, and if you ever try to ascend to my station, I will smite thee with the most furious of anger and just you will not do my mother. Okay, Britt, if you're going to be busy. Hey, listen, I've got to mute you now, man. It seems like, hang on a second. I've got some other people. Holy fuck, man. I don't know him. He just comes in sometimes. And I know he's busy. I know he's got shit to do. Maybe, I mean, at times, sometimes somebody just looks and they're saying, I mean, I don't know. I have my own motivations for being here. I just like to have fun. I want to meet new people. I like it when it's intimate. I'm starting to like this channel much more than I did my big channel. Big meaning there was somewhere between 15 and 30 views, at once simultaneously. And whatever. I mean, it was just, that's not a lot. That's shit. It's none. But it was nice, man. You got people speaking and talking and it's fun. And we all exchange ideas. And, it's good. I mean, just like the British are coming in just now. I mean, some people would say, well, why would you let him on your show? I mean, you're just trying to play music and the fucking guy's coming in here and he's taking the Mickey Bliss. Well, maybe he's got, even the Brits got to take the Mickey once in a while. I mean, we're not all angels. So, yeah, I mean, let him come on and berate me once in a great while. And look, who couldn't use being taken down a peg? I hear from somebody that I won't name, but he's in the chat right now. That's like, oh, Tonka Saw it's so honest, and he would only. maybe you're new to the realm, but what a dishonest snake! Just a slithering, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, and I don't want Britisher to come back, so I got to stay off the topic. I really do. I don't want him coming back and busting my fucking balls. And every time I try to just have fun, I'm a little drama. I feel like a drop of drama in the mix. I mean, now I haven't had nobody say hardly anything. You lot don't say shit on these. We talk now. But then I was like, the last ones, I was like, you were a cringy faggot piece of shit, It's like, somebody said something. It's something, And I guess, maybe they just popped by and made a comment and left, but I'm assuming they watched a little bit of it. That's cool, right? It's nice. I'm trying to explain this to Mrs. Ogre. Captive audience is so beautiful. You all are not captive. You all are my friends. You come and go. I'll see Straights with Mail, RPR. I'll see you come and go. But those haters, they couldn't leave. They had to see how I responded to each one of their things, and I didn't really. In fact, I think I first responded to the one comments that we won't mention on this channel. They were saying things that I wasn't prepared for. I'm prepared for it now. Accuse me of being a pedophile. That's the worst thing I can think of. Accuse me of being a thief or whatever. A wife-stealing piece of shit like that Roy from Very Nearly Viral. Accuse me of that. I was talking to Mrs. Ogre last night. She was like, man, I see that, Day is Dead just fucking dumped their old man 9 years. And it's like, yeah, you notice these people ain't said shit. So you see how Tonka and them faggots are attacking me. It's because that's all they do is attack. They know they're scum. So if you go attack them, it's nothing because they know they're scum. But dude, you got this guy, he tries to be all this, but he's actually like a home robbing piece of shit. I know that other person was really basically just and how can me and Mrs. Ogre talk about this? 25 years, you motherfuckers. We've been together 25 years. Here's to Mrs. Ogre. And she hates me as much as I hate her, but I guarantee you she loves me even more than that hate as I love her. You can't live with somebody 25 years and not build up some sort of animosity against them. It's impossible. But love, commitment above love. I would place commitment above love every time. It takes its place in the lofty heights of reason memes. Commitment. Tell me the truth too, memes. Doesn't commitment outweigh feeling? When would not your word outweigh what you feel? Because your feelings could change day to day, blow with the wind, change with the tide, roll with the seasons. But your word should be firm. Your word should be immovable, like the Flatiron Range in the Rocky Mountains. Oh, man. Philosophy, psychologically speaking, psychology, philosophy, my two favorite things in the world. Debate, discussion. I know I'm scary, man. That's why I call myself the Ogre. I know that there's a lot of people that I'd like to debate and talk to that won't because they're terrified of me. It's a bummer. I wish I came across different. And I don't mean debate like me and MC do, where we're poking at each other. I've been drinking or what. I mean a debate where my head's cleared. I woke up early in the morning, started studying my information, was ready for my 90 or 120 or whatever, how many seconds I got, was ready for my buffs and rebuffs, was ready for my torts and retorts. All that. I love that. I love debate. I love the idea of talking amongst each other and coming to an agreement. So, oh yeah. And yeah, we do memes, but they need to be noble. They need to be noble memes. They need to be noble. The people that I can't keep bringing them up today because I would be worse than they are. And I've already brung it up enough, but you're wrong, memes. The people the things that I heard you say about this one particular person, this group of people that go under the flag of Kumite, they're hypocrites. They're liars. They're backstabbers. I like this Thomas Ellington. He's doing the expose on Kilroy. Yeah, and he's good. Oh, so I got one more at least in me. I want to play one more song for y'all. This is probably my favorite Mountain Goat song. This will be the last song I play. Then I'll do another short rant or two if I still got 4 or 5 people hanging around. And I've got to get ready, folks. I've got like an hour and 45 minutes left, and we're going to do something. And I'm not sure. I haven't really looked, and Common Sense Guy haven't been ignoring you or anything. I don't know where we're going to do it tonight. My channel, his channel, we'll see. All right, so here we go. Garter snake crawls lazily through the tall, yellow-headed sour grass. There is cool, clear water in a tall, clean glass. The light hits the glass sideways and comes through the water tilted. I see the condensation on your hands. I feel the glaciers melting. And a warm, soft wind, oh, it covers up everything. On the day your love came screaming through me. You had oranges and lemons in a canvas bag beside you. 7 different kinds of lights welling up inside of you. You smeared citrus pulp all over me. Felt okay. My sweet home of Louisville's 1,000 miles away. And then a warm rush, it hits my mind. Oh, it's coming in from behind. On the day your love came screaming through me. Oh, in the fresh light of day, I felt something, oh, it slipped away. On the day your love came screaming through me. Oh, fuck it. One more, man, because I love it. Just one more. One more. What am I gonna eat? Oh, no. There, look. Sir. All right. I can't do it. Can't do it without booze. Cannot possibly play another tune. So I will play. I'm going to play the song that I'm going to play to end the stream is going to be called Going to Georgia by the Mountain Goats. So I have no rant at the moment. I'm going to play a tune while I go get a beer, and then I will have a rant. And I want to ask y'all for something, from me. I did notice that Trump did some bullshit. And to entertain myself at times, I drink too much. And so that's some bullshit to me. So if you even, I love people will watch this. I'm a transparent, open book. That's another thing. Called a coward. Wow, I'd like to see one of these pussies talk about something real like this. So anyway, if any of you, give a fuck, well, man, maybe encourage the ogre to be sober. Probably at my age, the best thing for me. Ermey died today, boys. Ermey. I got a great dad too. I really do. I had a great stepfather and a great father. I was very lucky because my father didn't abandon me. My mom and him didn't stay together, but he always wanted me to be around him. He was a little crazy. I probably get some of my craziness from him, but as I grow, I've seen, how that craziness was a part of me. It was something that I was. We're not our father's sons only, gentlemen. And ladies, Queen Bee, you too. You're not just your mother's daughter. No, we are our own individual moral agent. We are free moral agents. I hope everybody understands what I mean by that too. We're free moral agents. I can decide to make all of these, I say all of these things about these people. And, if I turn around and I am what I'm saying they are, well, doggone it. It makes me worse. It's hard to even quantify or put into words. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is something that it's not only real, it's something that's so horrible. It's just, it's to go and say that I am You know, to say that you are something that the person saying that is, like these two assholes. I mean, you can see it on screen. You know, to go on, you know, I don't even know. I have no idea. I just said cuck ass bitch, and which is what I think. This one of these, in fact, both of them are probably cuck ass bitches. But I never said either one of them was a pedo. I wouldn't say that now. I really wouldn't say that now. That to me, and look, to me, I keep saying to me, I'm gonna be an SJW. I'm just gonna say, man, this is something that, since this is the stream after, I have to address. You know, I have to address it seriously too, and thoroughly. And I don't. Is it British? Are you still there? Carry on, Mr. Oga. Come now. Oh, thank you, Britt. No, I think Britt's busy. I can't even have him on over that stuff. He don't want to talk about this shit. I mean, who wants to be associated with people that would call someone pedophile? Ask yourself that. You small amount of people here watching, ask yourself that. Who would want to be associated with people that where their starting point in the debate was, you're a pedophile? No evidence, no truth to it whatsoever. That's the starting point. And then they talk about who's a moron and who's stupid. I don't know, man. It's so deeply ridiculous. It's so, oh man, it's so unbelievable that it's raining down in Texas. It's raining down in Texas. All the telephone lines are down. Enjoy.
Telephone lines are down. Well, it's flooding down in Texas. All of the telephone lines are down. Yeah, I've been trying to call my baby. Lord, I can't get a single sound. Well, dark clouds are rolling. Man, I'm standing out in the rain. Well, dark clouds are rolling. Man, I'm standing out in the rain. Yeah, but I don't wanna keep a rolling. Mine's about to drive home me insane.
And that's another good one there, Magic Bollocks, where you said, actually, Sergeant Hartman said, have you always been a fat, slimy, disgusting piece of shit, Private Pile, or did you have to work on it? Let me see. He got another one here. What's your major malfunction, numb nut? Maybe mommy and daddy didn't give you enough attention when you were a child. He got shot right after he said that. Yes, but we all love, what's wrong with you, Pile? You can't get up on the top of that obstacle? If God wanted if God wanted you on top of that obstacle, he would have miracled you up there, wouldn't he? No, I'm not reading. I'm just from memory. And then, of course, we also know the ones that have sent. Your ass looks like 50 pounds of chew bubble gum. They go on and on and on. I love the one where he's like, Private Joker, I like you. You can come over my house and fuck my sister. Bam! And hits him right now. Fucking liver so hard. And then he's bent over. Joker's bent over. Oh, he just got a devastating body shot. Oh. And Hartman is there. He's pointing his head like if this microphone was his head. He's pointing past his head. He's like standing above him like God himself, looking down on a worthless, not even an animate, just a slimy piece of otter puke on the side of the ocean, just that washed up. An old diluted bit of otter puke. You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you. And what happened to our men? What happened, man? They're now our men. Oh, man, God, I can't keep mentioning them either. Anybody watching for a minute knows what I'm talking about. Is this what our men have come to? Is this it? These fucking punks. What I did to feed my family when I was 16, 17, 18 years old. These fucking worthless punks would have no idea what I've been through to educate, to stay funded, to live, and to educate in ways before the trans-sectional gender studies, binary rights class shit. Before that, I took those classes that would be considered that. I waved some of the books around. Women and their gender roles in the ancient West. That's one I would wave around quite a lot. I took that class, got a fucking A in it. I did this to learn before this was a big thing. I mean, I took these classes in the 90s. But now I know what they're talking about. When they say intersectionality, I learned about that. I thought it was bullshit then. I just saw it as harmless bullshit because there was nothing. There was nowhere. Nobody was talking. And now it's everywhere. They have actually projected it out into the real world. It's become a real thing. Good gracious. I got to go check Twitter because I'm not sure if I still don't know where we're at tonight. And if we're on this channel, I got to go right now. I've got to play my last song and then go right now. So we're okay. I'm just seeing, what's fucked up common sense is I don't. Okay, so you are. No, that's will and have. So where are we at? Common sense. I'm looking right now. Common sense. I see you're out there. I'm looking right now. Where are we going to have the stream tonight? Is it going to be on your channel? If it's not going to be on your channel, if it's going to be on your channel, I have about 15 minutes. If not, I've got to go right now. And you know what? This is, oh, you're off. So it's going to be on my channel. I got to go, boys and girls. I got to play a tune and get my shit together. Because I mean, I'm going to be hosting tonight. I got to have I got to have something together. I've got to have it. And we'll be talking about, so a little teaser. I see some things from Common Sense Guy about Moscow has irrefutable evidence. Chemical attack is. I mean, we've got some stories. It looks like Common Sense Guys out there have been working. Looks like some news from Raqqa. Looks more officials, Russian officials say, international investigators. I mean, there's more stuff. So, I mean, from what I see coming out from Common Sense Guy's direction, we will be covering this insane war going on. I mean, God, gosh, jeez. Hang on. I'm going to play one more tune. So since we know we're getting serious, folks, it will be on this channel. I hope that, Common Sense, go tweet this shit out and make a little shorty for me like I do for you. You too, Bollocks, if you're here, make a little shorty for me because this channel is so tiny. We want everyone that joins us to know we're going to be talking about this war. And I think they'll be surprised what all of us think about it. I haven't heard from Bollocks at all about it, but I do kind of get the gist of what you may feel about it, Common Sense Guy. We're not warmongers here. We don't do that. We don't monger war. Or monger it. We don't monger it. We don't monger it. Really, Mr. Elgit's monger. What's that, Brett? Oh, I think the British just said it's monger. It's sorry, monger. It's monger. It's monger, sir. Oh, it's monger. It's monger. All right, let me see if I can remember these words. This is a tune called Going to Georgia by the Mountain Goats. Most amazing thing about coming home to see you is the feeling of being in motion. It's the most incredible thing in the world. I got two big hands and a heart pumping blood and a 1967 Colt 45 with a busted safety catch. The world shines as I cross the Macon County line, going to Georgia. The most amazing thing about you standing in the doorway there is that it's you. You're standing in the doorway. And you smile as you ease the gun from my hand, and I'm frozen with joy right where I stand. The world knows it's a light underneath your hair. 40 miles from Atlanta, this is nowhere, going to Georgia. Should be a good show tonight. We'll talk about war. We'll talk about peace. Talk about love. We'll talk about hate. And until then, remember this. Be good to your friends. Be good to your family members. Be good to your loved ones. Be quick to say you're sorry. Be even quicker to accept an apology, especially when that thing your friend, your family member, your loved one has done seems to be so huge you'll never be able to forget about it. Because constant viewers, Tarbox, my new friends, my old enemies, at a time you think not, your friends, your family members, your loved ones, your life, and your cause will depart from you.